I want to talk about reusing a campaign versus creating a new copy of a campaign. This comes into play very often when it's a webinar or a live event. In this case, we have an event that was done for a webinar that's going to be on 11/15. What I generally recommend is if you're going to do another instance of that webinar on the same exact topic, but with a different date, then I recommend reusing the same campaign if the original one has passed and now you're going to want to run it the following month. If it's going to be a new webinar on a different topic, then I recommend creating a new one, especially if it's going to be one that you're also going to want to run over and over again. It makes it for a cleaner experience. It makes it so that you have everything kept in one place for one webinar and kept someplace different for a different webinar. So this campaign here is already set up for our webinar on 11/15, and there's a number of items in here. If I wanted to create a new webinar with everything the same, so I don't have to keep pulling out new elements, I don't have to keep adding new things, all we have to do is go up here to Actions, and we're going to go here to Make a Copy. And Keap will automatically put Copy Of at the beginning, just in case you go ahead and hit Save without retitling it. But I usually recommend going through and putting the new title in right here as you're going. And then taking out the copy. There's no harm if you forget. And now when it creates a new one, everything that was in this one will be in the old one, including the old title. So I'll show you how to change it. So here is our new webinar campaign coming up. And you can see that we have the new webinar for lead generation and the new date up here in the title, but it's not included in all the elements because it literally just created a brand new copy. So I usually recommend going through and renaming everything first, just so that there's no confusion. And some items need to be renamed as you go. So like this one here, and when we get into these. Okay, once all of those are changed, it'll be important to create a new tag for the invitation and to update the landing page, whether this is a Keap landing page or a landing page on your own website. That'll be important to remember as well. All of these particular messages, and this is something I recommend you do as well, is they all use campaign links and campaign merge fields. These are places where you can enter in the campaign, the specific webinar information, and only have to update it in one place, and it'll update in all of the message. So we're going to look at the merge fields first. And some of these things may or may not be things that you use in yours, but we have achievable outcomes that can be used in your promotion copy, number 1, 2, and 3, and the pain points 1, 2, and 3. And these can be merged in. You'll update these here. The big ones we want you to make sure you update are the webinar date to the new one. This one's going to be on the 25th. So we're going to click on the pencil, change that to the 25th, and then save it. November 25th. I forgot to look and see what day of the week that is. And then we're going to enter in the new title. And we're just going to pretend this one's on Monday. You'll update all of these in here. And when we go into the individual messages, the merge fields in here will automatically, when this campaign is published, will automatically fill in that new information. So we've got the pain point 1, 2, 3. We've got the achievable outcomes. Here is our title, the registration link. We didn't go into updating the registration links, but all of this will automatically update when you fill in those merge fields and the merge links. So then all you have to do is review the copy, publish it, and then you can go through and send a test to yourself to make sure it makes sense. that's something that's really, really handy when you're coming into a campaign that uses merge fields and merge links. And it'll be the same thing here. The first time you do this, you'll really need to go through and take a look and read the copy and make sure it makes sense. But once you've used it a few times, this will make total sense to you. We're going to publish this. And then all you need to do to get people to get these emails is to publish the campaign and then apply the promotion tag that you selected for them. And they'll get these. They'll get driven to the landing page, and then we will also have these all updated. Again, we're using merge fields for here. You can see that we've got the webinar title, achievable outcomes. You can insert the host if this is one that you have. Not all these webinar campaigns have that, but this is a good idea for when you're creating a new campaign. I hope this was helpful, and I see you again another time.